Hi, you're here because you're searching LeadNet Pro. Very good idea, very good system. If you're talking to somebody, I want you to make sure that you get involved with somebody who knows what they're doing. I've been voice broadcasting since May of 2008, and my first maybe year in voice broadcasting with iBuzz Pro, I would get anywhere from 1 to 5 or 6 phone calls a week from people who bought iBuzz Pro from somebody else, and they were lost and they were stuck and they wanted help, and they called me because they found me online. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to give you some parameters that you need to be aware of when you're speaking to a potential sponsor for LeadNet Pro. And these are questions that you want to ask your sponsor to determine if that person actually knows what they're doing when it comes to voice broadcasting and harvesting phone numbers. Because the last thing you want to do is get involved with somebody who's just there to make the money and doesn't care about providing any kind of service, or doesn't have the kind of background or experience to provide you with a track to run on to get you off to a fast track, on a fast track and off to a fast start. Okay, so the first thing, here's a series of questions to ask your potential sponsor. Number 1, how many voice broadcasts have you done? Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, how many phone numbers do you broadcast to? Okay? I'm not going to tell you the right answers here. I want you to find out. I want you to ask those questions and then call me. Write down what they say and call me, and I'll tell you whether or not they know what they're doing. If they know what they're doing, then sign up with them by all means. But you can use me as your sounding board. I really don't mind. And I may pick up sales along the way. I'm not doing this just for fun, okay? You know, if you're looking for somebody to join with, you're welcome to join with me. I'd love to make the money, okay? But if you have a solid relationship with somebody, if you like them, if they have a good rapport with you, and they know what they're doing, by all means go with them. Okay, so the first thing is, how many voice broadcasts have you done? Not only with LeadNet Pro, but in general, okay? Generally speaking, like over the past year or two. That's the first. The second thing is, how many phone numbers do you broadcast to? Okay? And of those phone numbers that you broadcast to, what percentage of them are people that answer the phone live? And what percentage of them are people that have their voice message on? That right there is going to tell you something. If they don't give the right answer here, because it's the right answer, every broadcast, it's always the same. Approximately. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay, I'll tell you when you call me. I hope you're not going to be somebody who's not broadcasting and call me just to get the answers, so you can pull the wool over somebody's eyes. Well, I guess I have to take that chance. Okay, the next thing is, who do you broadcast to, and what time of the day do you broadcast? And what kind of a percentage do you get of people that press 1 to learn more? And of those people who press 1 to learn more, what percentage of people actually give you their name and phone number for a callback, and what percentage of the people just drop off? Okay? Let me just think if there's anything else. You know what? If you ask those questions and you write down the answers and you call me at 720-335-6683, I'd be more than happy to tell you if you've got a player or if you've got somebody who's just in it for the money grab. Okay? So again, my name is Garrett. Give me a call. If you get the wrong answers, I'll tell you. You can go shopping for somebody else. I'll tell you the real answers, and then you can decide for yourself who you want to get involved with. And one more thing. Why do you want to get involved with somebody who knows what they're doing versus somebody who doesn't know what they're doing? It's really very simple. You can learn all these things on your own, okay? LeadNet Pro has unbelievably fantastic training, the best training I've ever seen in any voice broadcasting platform. And this is my 4th voice broadcasting platform that I've been involved with since I first got involved with voice broadcasting in 2008, okay? The real value to getting involved with somebody who knows what they're doing is because I've been making $100,000 a year for the past 3 years using voice broadcasting, okay? I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. There isn't a whole lot I don't know about it, okay? So, would you say that I'm in a state of power? I would. I feel like I'm in a state of power. You know why? Because I know what I'm doing and I get results. Wouldn't you rather be plugged into somebody who's in a state of power versus somebody who's just sort of, dinking around and trying to do a money grab? And the reason I say this about the money grab is because in iBuzz Pro in the first 8 months, there was a lot of people selling iBuzz Pro. And a lot of them were just in it for the money grab. They had no idea about anything having to do with voice broadcasting. They didn't have any intention of using it. Okay? That's the whole point. That's the point right there. So if you get involved with somebody who's in a state of power, and there's other people out there in voice broadcasting that are in a state of power, and you might want to talk to them too. But if you get involved with somebody who's in a state of power, that power is going to rub off on you, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay?